There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is the formidable figure of Ronald Araujo. He's happy to go shin to shin with anyone.
Yeah, an absolute colossus at the back, and endeared himself to the fans even more by getting on the score sheet. Remember that game in Madrid back in 2022?
Yeah, it doesn't get much bigger, better than those capital Catalan conflicts. 4-0 in the end?
Absolutely, yes.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Neymar. Mbappe. Can he finish? Sticks it away. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Shoots! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Neymar. Spread out to the left. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Mbappe. Half an hour played now. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hullet given the lift of his goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Pedri. He's got away. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Fernandes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rafael Leao. Neymar. And here's Bellingham. That's a shade optimistic.
Has been indicated.
McTominay. We are into stoppage time. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. And there's the end of the first half. Al Nassr come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Al Nassr head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Bergomi. And it's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bellingham with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Changes here from both sides, in fact. Pull it. Hit into the middle. Cleared away.
Well, high.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 5, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Darwin Núñez.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Al Nassr perhaps contemplating their next change here. Takes a shot! He's scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to...
Coming on the field is number 15, Messi.
Decent hit from there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking for the run. Nicked it back promptly. And he shoots! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Bayer Leverkusen go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Pires deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
They've played it short. And this is Pires.
Al Nassr really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Beckenbauer.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is that. Al Nassr illustrating perfectly the fickle nature